All right, we are live. We are the
Welcome back to the
Border
Border Battle
Battle
Podcast,
podcast.
folks.
Go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and get into what we're talking about. All right.
Tell Matt how
So,
much he sucks.
who?
You.
What do you mean I sucks? How do I sucks? This is the real question.
You just do.
I'm okay. Speaking of sucks, let's just go ahead and talk about a little cleanup from this last week. Since NFL weekly awards were awarded, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of this. Where? What? There. All right, cool. I can actually work something. Sweet. Anyways, so NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Isaiah Rodgers. Nobody surprised by this. 2 return touchdowns and a bunch of forced turnovers. So cool, right?
Yeah, you guys got pretty lucky that they were.
That has nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the one pick was, but everything else was forced fumbles, and that was not Browning. So it was just a full total team effort collapse. Then you got the Bears still suck. Caleb Williams getting NFC Offensive Player of the Week, but there's a new award this week. They just started
Cowboys this year.
There's a new NFL Weekly Award going out, and it is NFC Offensive Choker of the Week.
You know, I was watching that play. Do you have that play?
I don't have it pulled up, but I can grab it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that looks like it was completely drawn up to just go to.
He threw it to 3 defensive players and one.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
It'd be curious to see what was drawn up and who was supposed to be, because the way that came out, how fast that came out, he wasn't even looking where it was going.
I think it was a here's gonna throw it, and I think if we would have thrown it a second earlier, it would have been fine. Yeah, he threw it too late.
It was crazy because if you watch the other side, that Kraft was coming open. There was a lot of other options, and the pocket wasn't even collapsing on him yet.
Right,
they were handling
that was a
well.
third down play, right?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, maybe it was. They thought it was a blitz, and
it was a blitz. It was a 4-man blitz, but they were picking it up pretty decently.
Yeah,
and
it just the Browns.
When I saw that live, I went, "Where is he throwing that to?"
Yeah, it was supposed to be a little slant, but then the guy coming, the other guy coming back, he just, when people design blitzes, it is designed to cause chaos and something quick, and if you're able to block it up and the quarterback is cognizant of that, you could really destroy that play up. If you fake pass and then go a little further down the field, because he was wide open past that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah, no.
It was definitely a interesting in development, and when you let an opponent hang around like that, I mean, it was a defensive game the whole game until that happened.
So
it was 10-3 at 3:14 left in the game or something like that.
Yeah. So with that, looking into next week, or this coming week now, because it's Thursday, and so kind of a loser-proof game, right? Going to Dallas with no defense.
Sure. And you know why I'm saying it like that.
Because you don't want to agree with something, because then, loser-proof.
Well, because you say something like that, and then you jinx us.
What?
Uh-huh.
I would never.
Yep.
I would never.
You would.
Now, that being said, I do like the Vikings' chances against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers.
Yeah.
They can't run the ball. The only team that's beating us was a team that could actually run the ball. And Rodgers is just being played horrible.
You confident about them playing overseas?
About the Vikings playing overseas, it's essentially a home game for us. Every time we played over there, we've won.
The Vikings aren't from Ireland.
We've had a very large fan base there. So, and we don't have to play in Pittsburgh, so that's like double bonus.
I like that the field is called Choker Field, so I'm hoping.
What?
That's.
Isn't that what
the field? Isn't that what the field's called?
No.
Or no, Croak. Sorry, Croak Park.
Wow.
As in, the Vikings are going to croak.
Yeah, it's really funny that yeah, I just saw this on the Herd earlier today. They were showing Micah Parsons how he's basically thinking that the Cowboy fans aren't going to boo him. Like, in what world are you from?
They're definitely going to boo him.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's the one that caused the whole
And it's in Dallas. Yeah, he's going to get there's no doubt about it. But I'm hoping that's tackling fuel. So tackling fuel.
Water sucks. Really, really sucks.
That's funny actually, because one of the customers that we deliver to, they get water delivered on Thursdays, and I'm always there on Thursdays. And every time I see them, it's good water or something like that. And every time I see them, Gatorade.
Whenever you said tackling fuel, though, I obviously water from Waterboy. That's the first line.
That's why I said
Besides, she showed me her boobies, and I love them too.
That, and I actually hope that it is tackling fuel for him. So.
Tackling fuel. No.
Gatorade.
That's is that a primetime game?
Which game?
Your game, because mine is
Monday night.
8 a.m.
Or I'm sorry, Sunday night. It is a Sunday night game.
Okay.
Which means I get to take a nap in the morning and then watch that.
Making waffles then.
I'll watch your team waffle and then I'll take a nap.
Now, that being said, knowing how bad the Cowboys defense is, I said in quotes because you just never know what might show up this time around, because I feel like there's a jinx. And I picked up Romeo Dobbs to play against bad defense and sat Pickens down instead and played Dobbs, because Packers defense has kind of shut down the passing game for teams. So
yeah, my current opponent for this week actually has Pickens in his roster, so I'm hoping that stays there.
Right. Well, okay, but so it's in the starting spot for them, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, without CeeDee Lamb, he's really the only target. So it's just like, it's bad advice to sit him based upon that, but I also feel like Dobbs is going to go off. Him and Wicks, but you know what? If I get a loss this week because of that, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that the Packers lose or anything like that. It's just,
I mean,
because you could very easily win and just never throw the ball to the guy.
Right.
So there's that.
Yeah. I don't want to say it again, but I'm going to say it again. There is no reason the Packers should lose this week. I believe I've said that before.
Once or twice, you might have said that. I don't even have like a. Oh wait, I do have a one over here.
You're late. You are so late.
It was at this moment that he knew.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
Right. I mean, sometimes things go as they're supposed to go, and sometimes they don't. I guess halfway, I hope they go the right way. Only if that means Dobbs gets like, a bunch of stuff. But
I think Golden's looking to pick it up too.
Yeah. He's still young.
He's
only
improving on his Butterfingers, so that's a good sign.
What is it with Packers wide receivers first year, second year, like just not able to hold on to the ball?
Yeah.
I mean, Watson against the Vikings,
something
that
in the water.
First year, and it's
just like quarterbacks coming in and staying for a while. Radio silence.
I'm you know what? The Vikings are top 5 all-time winningest team.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Just saying. I know you're Jake and Jab at quarterbacks right there, so.
Wait, a jab at quarterback? What are you talking about?
Because we're our second quarterback this year already.
I would never take
Yeah.
Ever.
Right.
You guys are solid at quarterback, ain't you?
And your fans don't moon anybody.
I don't know about all that.
Heck, you're probably one of them at one point in time.
I wasn't there. Unfortunately.
Although I think they probably cut down on that a little bit. Now that the gig is up.
Yeah. I wasn't there, unfortunately. So. You'd know if it was me because it would be bright and shiny.
Well, there's not been video evidence. They just right. They don't actually have a video of it out because obviously, who's gonna support that video being out? But anyways, that's just a funny story back in the day, though. Even Tony Dungy, like, who was a coach of the Colts, laughed at when he found that out. Like, oh, that's hilarious because you gotta know the story here. Every time we leave, they moon us. As though he gave him one back.
Yeah, it was definitely a time for sure.
Right.
But
so, what are your thoughts on the Vikings Steelers game? I pretty much said my thoughts on both.
There's no reason you should lose.
Right. Shut up.
Seeing as how that phrase coming from me seems to be some sort of jinx or something. No, I mean, you guys should win, but croak.
No. But then next week we'll play the team that you lost to, so we'll see how that works out too.
Yeah.
All my shit talking recently might double reverse itself. So
Wait, you shit talk?
I would never. Why would you accuse me of this?
Never.
That is not good talking.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see the Falcons got shut out by the Panthers?
I did see that. All I can say is each game's different.
Yep.
Because,
yeah, that's
you did lose the Browns, so
that's quite interesting that they got shut out by the Panthers. Really makes you wonder.
No, don't.
A little bit.
Well, honestly, it doesn't because Penix looked like crap against us. They just were able to run a little bit, and that's how they got the field goals, and then eventually the touchdown. Like, it's not like they looked impressive against us. We just couldn't do anything offensively. It's one of those weird games, you know.
That's the story.
No, it's factual. I mean, you can look it up.
I'm just saying.
Anywho,
I'm just saying.
Are we worried about Detroit?
Nah. I mean, it is pretty impressive that they, went to Baltimore and took care of business.
Kind of bounced back after the stupid game they looked like against you. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, nobody expected that game to happen like that.
Right.
But I guess it really was just the change in coordinators and just, getting used to everybody kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know why teams don't actually use the playoffs like the preseason like they should.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't,
right.
get things ready before the season starts instead of using the first couple of games as practice.
Because they can get away with it. And because there's more games being played now in the regular season.
But it could hurt them at the end. Tiebreakers and stuff like that.
Possibly. However, that's what a lot of the good teams have done is like not done junk in the first 4 weeks and then come roaring. Get a couple lucky wins early and then go from there.
Lucky wins.
Yeah, because it's like you didn't win like how you normally did.
Chicago.
No, I mean like you win not because you won your traditional way of your winning.
Yeah, like
that's all.
Vikings Bears.
No. The Bears would have been lucky to win that game, is what it is.
I think it's the other way around.
No.
Yeah.
We had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, so how is that lucky?
You had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You won by 3 points.
Yeah, because they got a very late touchdown.
And you did a full game.
What about a full game?
I'm
just saying.
You guys didn't score in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, we did.
You did?
We got a couple of field goals.
Oh, okay.
And we got 2 field goals in the first half.
I got you.
It wasn't that far out. Like the missed field goal that Chicago had would have made it a full 2-score game. Or whatever. So
still kind of a lucky win.
No.
Yeah.
Luck is a tipped Hail Mary.
We were watching
win the game.
We were watching that game, and that game looked pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Browns. Just saying.
That game wasn't ugly until the last 3 minutes.
That was ugly the whole daggum game.
Yeah,
you scored only 10 points.
It was defense the whole game.
Yeah, but you only scored 10 points.
Yeah.
Did what you call it even get 50 yards rushing?
What you call it?
Your running back. I forget his name.
Jones?
No, that's our running back, you dingle Fritz.
Honestly, I would have to look the stats up on that. I'm not sure.
See, you don't know his damn name, jackass.
I know Jones' name.
Who? You said Jones. Jones.
Uh-huh. Well, we got 81 yards of rushing the whole game.
Yeah, probably half of that was Love.
Yeah, that's possible. Why? Let's see. Love. Jacobs got 30 yards of rushing.
Wow.
Yep. But
yeah.
I mean, you're talking about the two top defenses in the NFL right now, probably.
You're missing one.
Which one?
The Vikings have a top defense in the NFL.
I mean, are you going to say the Browns' defense isn't good?
I'm saying you guys didn't show up on offense.
That's probably the only thing that is decent on that team.
I remember a quote from a specific offensive lineman that was saying, "Oh, we have a chance to go undefeated." They were not ready for that game. That's all it comes down to it.
Yeah, I don't really care what. You know, we have a chance to be undefeated. That's
right. And like your coach said, we need to focus on the next game only.
Right.
And when somebody said something about going undefeated, that's obviously beyond the next game.
Right. Yeah, that's just braggart.
Yeah.
That was just it's not.
That was just asking to get beat.
Right. That's almost like me saying, there's no reason we should lose that game.
Well, no, you're talking about the next game.
Yeah.
So there's that. But one thing we do know though, even though they beat the crappy Cowboys, the Bears
still
suck.